All right, all right. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Hope everybody's having a great Sunday. Welcome, welcome in. Let's see. All right. All right, guys. Thank you for coming in. Good evening. Happy Sunday. We are going to be doing some in the hoop projects today. We're super
Mhm.
excited about it. Should be pretty
Yes.
cool. And we're doing two things. So we're going to do one back to school in the hoop project. And hey, Miss Jennifer, how are you?
Hello, Miss Jennifer.
And we're going to do one Christmas ornament. So we're getting ready for Christmas and back to school all in the same session. So you're in for a treat. I have listed in the links below. You will find the projects that we're using to create this. I have to turn on some light. Can you still hear me, Miss Linda? Okay, awesome. So we will get started. I was going to drop the link over in our Facebook group, but I forgot about that. But anyway, so the project that we're doing is in the hoop. We have two pieces of fabric, and we have a piece of batting. So this is my fabric. It's gonna be the puzzle pieces. And then I have batting. I'm going to use that first. And then my backing is going to be a piece of cork. So we're making a mug rug in the hoop for back to school. And we're going to make an ornament in the hoop. If you're talking to me, Miss Linda, I can't hear you. I think you're on mute. Are you talking?
No, ma'am, I was trying to go over to YouTube.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, thank you. Yes, we love into hoop projects too, Miss Jennifer. All right, so let me put our screen on the machines. There we go.
Let you put your
Um,
what?
I wanted to switch out so that it shows the machines. Put the screen on the machines. So I was switching over. All right, so now we will be able to kick this off. So again, we are doing two in the hoop projects in the same hoop. First is a mud rug for back to school, and second is a an ornament. All right, so welcome in everybody. Thank you for joining in with us on Sunday. So we're gonna get started, and first we're gonna start with our mud rug. Miss Linda, what does your fabric look like?
Oh, sweetie, yes.
Oh,
I'm
that's
using
cute.
um school material. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna be using.
Oh, that is so cute.
Yes, ma'am.
I like it. I like it. All right, so
Trying to
we're
share the
going
live out.
to. Oh, okay. First, what we've done is we've set our machines up. We have water soluble fabric. I mean, sorry, not fabric, water soluble stabilizer.
Mhm.
So we're using water soluble stabilizer first. We're going to do our tack down stitch. Then we're going to place this. And when we place, we're going to place both our batting and the piece of fabric. So we're going to place it after we do our first tack down stitch. So we're going to do our tack down stitch now. Then we'll place this. After that, it's going to stitch out, embroider on the actual fabric, and then we're going to go and add our piece of backing. So
All right.
here we go. Here we go. I need to trace because I have not run my trace yet to make sure that everything is everything. All right. Looks like we're cooking with gas over here. And I think they can see it. Yeah. All right. So, guys, welcome to the live. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already. And don't forget to hit that thumbs up. We are doing an In the Hoop project today where we're creating a mug rug for back to school. And we are going to do an ornament. So, mug rug is first. Something's going considerably wrong over here. Looks like my bottom got caught up in here. It's all in the wrong place. Okay. That's all bad. No wonder. So all I'm going to do is fix this. But I do have to go back and cut this because it is there. So it's still threaded. So all I'm going to do is bring that up like that. And then I'm going to go back. Well, I don't necessarily have to go back because this is literally just the placement stitch. So I'll know where to place the fabric and the batting. So I know where it's going to go. So I'm just going to let it continue on its little journey once I put this back in there. So it was my bobbin. And I have to make sure I hear it click. And I did. And let's put the little thread back up in there. Now, because this is the placement stitch, I'm not going to go back over this because if I do, it's already perforating a hole in the solvay. So I don't necessarily want it to rip out. So I'm just going to let it pick up where it started off. Where it left off rather. And just keep going from there. And then stop and so now I'm just going to place down. Can you see? Yep. I'm going to place down the fabric right here. So the fabric and the batting goes down next, okay? And it's right on top of my soluble stabilizer. Then I have batting, and then I have a piece of fabric. So now we're going to keep going. And so now it's going to stitch for about 20 some minutes. So now that's the other stitch to put it in place, make sure it's in place. This is the mug rug. So we're making a mug rug tonight. In the hoop. We're also making an ornament. So thank you all for coming in live. Appreciate you all for being here. And we are also going to make a We will also be making a, thank you, Miss Jennifer. We're also going to make an ornament. So we got a couple things going on. And so this particular one is going to say teaching like a boss. And it is a mug rug for a teacher. Did you say something, Miss Linda? I think you guys are going to love the ornament. It is super cute, and we're using some different fabrics.
I have a PR 680W. Miss Shon. Hey, Miss Karen.
Hey,
Miss
Miss
Shon,
Karen.
what do you have?
So I have the PR1055X. So we have similar machines. They're both brother machines. Yeah. And so one of the things that we're going to do, so we're going off script from the instructions. And what we're going to do is add our own border by using the software inside of our machines. And so that's going to be really cool because it'll give us a satin border around it, and you guys will be able to see us do that. So, yes. Well, welcome in, Miss Karen. Thanks for joining us tonight. We're doing 2 In the Hoop projects. The first one is a mug rug that says teaching like a boss. And the second one is an ornament. So it should be pretty cute. Looking good, looking good. So what's everybody working on? How's your Sunday going? Everybody have a good weekend? I have the same machine, Miss Linda. Okay, Miss Karen has your machine, Miss Linda. Oh, congratulations. You got a new son-in-law. That's pretty awesome. I know you are tired. Most weddings are very tiring, but congratulations. That's pretty awesome. Hey, Miss Sherry. So you working on Christmas tree? Oh, the Christmas tree. Okay, okay.
I need
How's
to
it
start that
coming?
project too.
Yeah.
I need to start that because I was on vacation, so I need to start that.
Okay, the Christmas tree skirt. Cool. How's it going, Miss Jennifer?
Hey, Miss Sherry, Crafty Market.
Okay, so we're making a mug rug. And I don't know if you guys know, mug rugs are used for like coffee, tea, whatever you like to drink.
It's like a coaster, a fabric
Yeah, it's like a
coaster.
coaster. Yeah, a fabric coaster.
Alcohol, wine, milk, Hey, you can put your mug on one side for Santa and put the cookies on the other. Hey.
Hmm. Now that would be a good idea to make a Santa mug rug with literally with like the little objects for the cookies and the milk. She says she's at the early stages, but she's liking it so far. That's really cool. I have two purses that I need to stitch. Miss Sherry said, "Oh, I want one."
No, no, BB. No, no, Miss Sherry. No.
So it's coming along. It's coming along. Miss Linda, I really like that fabric. It's so cute. You're on mute.
Hobby Lobby.
Oh, okay, that's cute. Miss Sherry laughing at you. Yes, indeed.
Oh wow, yours is getting it. That is nice.
Mhm.
What's that you using? White?
It's white. I'm using white and silver just so it will show up because I didn't think about the fact that this fabric has so many colors.
You know, um, Miss Shon, a darker yellow would have set that off too.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Maybe
there's a
like an
lot of
orange.
colors.
Yeah, yeah. It's a lot of color. So I'm just using black and white and silver. Silver. So yeah. So welcome to the live again, guys. We're working on two in the hoop projects. The first one is a mug rug. It says "Teaching Like a Boss" for back to school, and the second one is an ornament. So our mug rug is the longest tent in the pole for this particular stitch out, but it's not that long. It's doing its thing. It's moving. So let's talk about what's going on for next week. Anybody have any specific goals they need to do for next week? Any goals you have next week? What you got to do? Anything special that you need to make sure you work on next week? Because we are getting to the close to the end of the month already. So we got to get going.
I know I need to set a goal to start that tree skirt that I had 2 years.
Yes.
Yeah, I've been trying to get that done for 2 years. Well, to start it 2 years, and I ain't did that yet. So yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Yep. So I am working on I'll be working on orders, and I also have some additional training to do. I'm I'm perfecting making coins. I'm perfecting coins. So working on that as well. But orders is first. So I gotta get my orders out of here. Make the inventory item order and all of that, and then go from there. Anybody else have any goals for this week coming up? I know somebody got some stuff they're working on. They're gonna have on the list. Anything? Anything? Nothing? Okay. Well, I have I printed out all my orders. They're right here. So I got to get them all sorted and get all the stuff ordered for them that needs to be ordered, and those that I already have the stuff, I just need to get it stitched out and ready to rock and roll. She said she wants to start cutting Christmas ornaments. Now that's on my list too. I do need to do that. I'm trying to figure out though. I got to go through. I got so many files. Oh my word! And so I need to figure out which ones, because I haven't really been a big ornament selling person, but I need to. Oh yes. So I said I may look into a farmer's market. I have some friends that do it around here, but because I like being an online shop, I'm trying to figure out how I can perfect being an online shop. So working on my SEO is going to be important too. Yeah. Farmers market project sounds interesting. This is coming along. It's looking so pretty. The white is standing out though. The white is really standing out. Miss Linda, how's yours coming along? You on mute?
Well, I got the bold colors, big bold colors.
Uh-huh.
I don't think I should have did that teaching in white.
Why not? It looks pretty.
Mm,
You don't like it?
no.
What color you thought it should be? Like a blue or something?
There are so many colors in here.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
true.
there's so many colors in here.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I should have used the baby blue. I don't know what y'all call it. Or maybe the navy blue.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that right there
Okay.
is it's not kicking for me.
Okay. It still looks good though. It looks good to me. But I like white. Welcome in everyone. Thank you all for joining us. We are making In the Hoop projects. The first In the Hoop project that we're making that you see stitching out on the screen is called a mug rug, which is a type of coaster.
Oh, it's done, Miss Shon.
Oh, is it?
I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about.
Okay. Oh, did you add a stop on yours after teaching so you can go back and add the back? It did it for you? I can't hear you.
It stopped by itself.
Okay. It looks cute to me. But I see what you're saying. If you would have done blue or something. So now it's time. You're about to add your backing. I kind of want to add. Let me see. What did I do with my glue stick? Remember I had a glue stick that one day? Maybe I just use some 505 spray.
No, if you use the 505, ain't it gonna kind of melt the solvay?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna. Hey, Donzel, you're gonna
Hey,
have to use
Denzel.
pins, Miss Shon. You might not want to, but you're gonna have to use pins.
Okay. Thank you. Oh no.
Oh, thank you, Donzel. Yeah, you're gonna have to use pins because that's not gonna work.
See, my thing doesn't stop. It just be going on. Let me see. Let me stop.
See, remember I complained about that.
Uh-huh.
I used to complain about that. I mean, I got to keep getting up. I even went and bought bar stool for my machine and don't even use the bar stool.
I gotta figure out why it doesn't stop though, because it should. All right.
Well, mine does.
So,
Mine stop after every one.
so it looks good. So far,
Yes,
so
it
good.
does. Yes, it does. What color is like a boss? What is
It's
that?
silver. It's silver.
Cool, cool. That's nice.
Mm-hmm. Just a
You know,
little
it's time to
silver.
start getting ready on the back to school and the Christmas. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it's yeah. It is time for back to school. I'm trying. We're gonna see if it melts. I'm gonna let it set for a moment before I
Hmm.
stick it.
Oh, you using water or heat? Solvent. Solvent.
Water, and I'm only using water because of
Ornament.
the ornament. Yes, ma'am.
That's why I grabbed the water instead of the heat.
Hmm. All right, so it's stuck on there. All
All
right, so
right.
we got us some cork on the back. You got yours
Pray
on the
for
back
me.
too.
Pray for me. Pray for me. No, I'm putting fabric on the
On
I'm
back.
putting fabric on the back, and then the funny thing is, I started to cut the
Hmm.
excess away until I looked at the screen, and I was like, "Oh no, I can't touch that."
Yeah, you gotta wait because it's gonna go
Yeah.
up a little bit. It's gonna make it a whole little thing, and then we also have to add our other stitches around it once because what's gonna happen is our ornament's gonna stitch out, and then we'll come back and add our square around, I guess.
Mhm.
All right. Well, to make our you know what? My thing stitched a couple stitches, so I'm gonna take it back. Oh, not that
Well,
far back.
I'm fixing this too.
Okay.
Uh-oh, my thread is out. I don't know what's wrong with this machine today.
Okay. I think it's
Machine
top.
said you've been on vacation, and I'm gonna act up now. I can't see.
You can't see what's that.
This needle thread came out. I can't see.
Oh no. You need your magnifying glass.
I see bifocals.
Okay. Again, welcome to the live, guys. If you're new to the live, we are Shon partner in crime is Miss Linda of Crafty Cousins and more. And we are making mug rugs for back to school. And we are also making an ornament. Let's see, my thing is going straight to the ornament now. It didn't even stop. Let it do its thing. And the ornament is stitching out on water-soluble stabilizer. Uh-oh, what's happening? That looks way too loose. I don't know what happened there. Let me make sure my thread is threaded properly, because what we don't want is a little problem. Okay, so let's let it keep going. It just looks so loose. And I'm using a variegated thread, so this is going to be interesting of how it's going to look.
Okay. She's doing it.
Ma'am?
She's doing the sides now, I guess.
Mm-hmm. She said I need one of these in my office.
Okay, so I'm taking the pins out now. Because I think, I'm not sure, but I think that's right. Well, we're going to mess up together. How about that? Oh, you know what it's doing? It's doing the back piece. Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm. It's stitching that together. Does it do the sides? The top, the bottom, and the sides, and then it does all the way around to make sure
Okay,
it's got.
time out. Okay, we have to take the pins out.
Mm-hmm.
Take that out. Let's see who's about to cause a problem.
You have to you took your pins out already?
Yes, ma'am, because it was in the way.
Okay.
You know, we don't need no problem.
No, ma'am. Not a pin. Not a pin. No, ma'am. Oh, it's going to be pretty. It's variegated pretty. So nice. Now, one of the things about the file, it really should be a little bit denser. So I'm thinking that this probably should have been stitched out on maybe not water soluble, but maybe one of a water soluble, but maybe that cloth water soluble stabilizer.
All right, here we go, the whole box. Let's see what happens. That's it. Time out.
It's normally called like a wet and gone. So let me show you what that looks like.
She said wet and gone.
Yeah, so like the one over there is the clear, but this should have been, and when it finishes, I'm probably going to restitch it because this is a fast stitch. So it should have been on this type of soluble stabilizer because it will hold the threads better. So understanding the stitch out, and that's my fault because I just found a file on Creative Fabric and was like, okay, let's use it. But I didn't look at it. So because I didn't look at it, that's a test. That's okay. We got another piece. We'll add this and we'll stitch it out again. It won't take long. And you'll see what it really should look like on this type of fabric. On this type of stabilizer, which is wet and gone stabilizer. This one, that stabilizer is by Floriani. and you'll be able to see the difference in what it looks like when you do have to use the right stabilizer. So this is an example of the wrong stabilizer. I'm going with that. And then we're going to show you what the right stabilizer is. But I hope everybody's having a great Sunday. These two quick projects are like 30 minutes total for the stitch out. Given you don't have any bobbin issues like it seems like I seem to be having. So let's see what's happening now. Clip that. Take out the bobbin. Because it definitely is a bobbin issue. Well, seems to be fine. Don't know why it stopped. Let's see.
That's gonna be pretty, Miss Shon, with that thread.
I think
Christmas
so.
thread. That
Right
Christmas
now.
thread. Oh wow, you need
Yeah.
to see it. Well, you could probably no, you can't really see it.
I
See,
know.
she keeps stopping at every space. It's not time for me to change.
Oh, wait. Okay, I know what it is. My thing isn't even threaded anymore. Look at that. It's no longer threaded.
Uh-oh.
Is that at the top?
Ma'am?
Is yours stopping up at the top where it's about to do a little ring?
No, it stopped at the after it did the first one, it stopped at the second one.
Okay. Oh, did you take your bobbin out?
Yeah, I know. I'm doing that now.
Yeah, I had to replace mine. Okay, so truly, I'm gonna stop this. Okay, so Miss Linda, because my stabilizer is wrong, this ain't even caught. Like this came out bad. Epic fail.
What happened?
So like my little circle for where it's supposed to be hanging on the thing, it's because this stitch out with this thing, while it says it's an ornament, I actually think this one probably should have been on like a piece of material or something to make it. So this is too thin. Like the stabilizer is too thin for this. But I tell you what I want to do. I'm gonna fix it right here. So let me show y'all. Because we don't ever give up.
Yeah, normally I use 2 sheets of solving.
Well, and I do
Right
too,
now,
but I think this is I
yeah,
think it
we're gonna
is.
run into a problem.
Yeah, we
See it
will.
already. It don't
Mm-hmm.
be holding.
It has that same with mine. So it should always be um we should always have, I mean, we should use the larger, I mean the wider stabilizer, but at the same time, this type of stabilizer. But at the same time, I actually think the design is probably a design that should be on some type of fabric.
Do you got some heavy solving?
I do. I have this. That's actually pretty heavy. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to add this to the back. I'm going to restart that. I'm going to restart my stitch out. And I'm going to add this to it. But I'm going to also grab a piece of marine vinyl and put it on top. So I'm going to do all the most over here. So let me find a pretty piece of marine vinyl. And since it's an ornament, I think I'm going to use this green sparkle mirror marine vinyl. I'm just going to cut a little piece. And we're going to run that back again. We're going to run it back again. And you all will be able to see me correct an issue. And I'm going to take a picture of that. Be like, oh, travesty, that'll be the thumbnail. I'm going to call it broken right at the bow. So this is the green. Isn't that pretty? Should you always use the water side? So on the mug rugs, because of how we were making it in the hoop, yes. And that's just because you don't want it too thick because you're already using what's the other stuff called? We're already using batting. And because we're using batting, you don't necessarily want to make it too thick by adding too much stabilizer. So you have to be careful with that. So I'm going to add this. And actually, I don't need the other stabilizer because I'm telling you what, this marine vinyl is super, super thick. Now, I'm going to go over here and measure it. So I make sure I have a big enough piece to cover it. And I do. And so, yes, ma'am. What'd you say, Miss Linda?
I know you can't really see that too good. Let me see.
Hold on. Oh, you showed me something? Hold on a second.
Yeah, put something behind it.
I'm coming. I'm trying to reset this.
So a thin tearaway would be okay also. I don't know about the tearaway part with
that. No.
with what we're doing. Thank you, Miss Jennifer. I don't know.
Okay. All right, so I'm at the bottom. I'm gonna stop right there. Now, this is a variegated thread, so we're gonna see what it looks like on top of this. Oh, that's pretty, Miss Linda. That looks good. So tearaway for the mug rub part, it could work. I think the problem is it has to be thin. It really has to be thin. So now here's the deal. When they wash it, that tearaway is gonna bunch up because you can't really tear it away. Because you'd have to tear it away before you put on the back. At least with the water soluble, it washes away eventually. So I would be careful with that. Because you wouldn't want it to look all crumbly and all of that. Miss Linda, if you're talking to us, we can't hear you. Hey, Gifted Hands by Chrissy. All right, so welcome in. We are working on a mug rug and an ornament. The mug rug is for back to school, and the Christmas ornament just to get a start. And it's all done in the hoop. All done in the hoop. So if you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. If you are just, you know, checking us out, seeing what we're doing, we're having a good time. Let's see, Miss Jennifer says, oh, makes sense. Okay. I have a water one, but no. Yes, ma'am. So there are multiple options for all stabilizer, actually. So for the water soluble, there are, like, I actually have a water soluble. I have a couple different kinds, but I'm considered the queen of stabilizer over here. So I have the kind that I used initially on this project. Let me show you that. I have different, and I use different pieces too. Different vendors. So I have, this is the initial one, and it's kind of thick, and it has like a, you can see a little frost in there. Um, then I also have this, which is called Wet and Gone by Floriani. So let me see. This one lost this tube, so I don't know who it's by. Oh, you know what? I think it's Floriani as well. But this is the Wet and Gone by Floriani. And I think that one is it's just a water soluble. This is water soluble type thing because I have an extra roll there. Now, this Sulky has an extra solvy water soluble stabilizer that is super thick. This is definitely something I recommend for ornaments because of the fact that you don't have to use multiple pieces. It is thick, 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 thick. Hey, Miss Linda Gray. So it's very thick and it's water soluble. This is the one that I should have had in my hoop for that because it is way thicker. And it's very, very good for any lace projects. And so I already have this cut because when I do my lace projects, I use it on my one needle and I just let them suckers rip because normally it's just one color. So now, Miss Linda, how's it going?
Hey, I was getting it one night, Miss Christina. I'm still juking from the fan reunion.
No. Were you over there dancing? Oh, let me see what you got. What you got? Oh, now that's pretty. That is really pretty. What she say? So confusing. A tearaway, a cutaway. I know, a water one, and there's even a heat one too. Yes, ma'am. So, Miss Jennifer, I do have a stabilizer 101 video that I did a couple times back. So check it out. I actually go into a lot of detail about stabilizers. I use wash away, not the plastic topper for mug rugs. So it feels more okay. That was the one I was talking about. I just showed. So
Hi
that's
DIYT.
like this, similar to this.
Hmm.
But yes.
And that's it.
That looks so good. So now all we have to do now is cut them out. Or do you want to add? Do you want to? Because we can add a border to our mug rug.
Well, my mug rug, if you look at it real good, as you can see,
Mm-hmm.
it got ready to do that next to last stitch. And you see
Mm-hmm.
what happened here? Can you see that?
Oh, did it go off?
Yeah. Well,
But
the top is not right, but let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and add it.
okay, let's add it. So, guys, what we're gonna do now, because our stitch out is complete, we're gonna go back to our mug rug, and we're gonna on our screen. And I'm gonna see if I can get you so you guys can see the screen here while I do it. Let me see. Is the screen up? Hey T, welcome in. Let's see. I think my screen. Let me do this. I'm going to swap myself with my screen so you guys will be able to see it. Where is it? I'm going to replace me.
Oh,
Okay. All right. So I'm trying to replace my screen so you guys can see it. So let me move this over just a bit more. Make sure, see if you can see it just a little bit. Okay. So all I'm going to do, we have, let me see. Oh, you can't see it. Okay. So there is a function on the screen that looks like a little flower. So we're going to take the little flower. Oh, I know what. I have to hit edit. Gotta
okay.
hit edit first.
Are we on the point when we get ready to load this project?
Yes, ma'am. We're
Oh,
back
that's
at
what
the
I need.
top.
Thank you. Thank you so kindly, man. Thank you so kindly. Thank you so kindly.
And yes, ma'am. And then we hit edit. And then we go to our little shield.
Uh-oh. Okay.
What's wrong? You don't see your shield?
No, I'm trying to get my, it's telling me I need to rotate. Okay. I got my shield. Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
Okay. So then we have our like a boss. And then we want to put a square around it.
Huh?
And we got to move it. Now my square is little, so I'm going to have to expand it. And I'm going to see if it's going to expand. Oh, it's expanded too big. So let's go back.
So it's the applique distance?
Yes, ma'am.
Where? Okay. I got you.
And
So,
so we got to stretch it out.
oh, yes, I'm going to get there. I'm going to get there, ma'am. I'm going to get there. I'm going to get there. Uh-oh.
So I'm pulling my, because yours came in a little off the line, I would make it shorter, bring it in some. Like make your box, I'm going to bring my box in a little bit more.
My box is really not big enough.
Yeah, so you got to make it bigger by using those arrows. I would use two at a time, the two at a time, so that way you don't make it too big and it won't go outside of your image. And then I actually am putting mine on the inside, and I'm hoping that it's going to land right between them two stitches that I saw, or at least on top of one of them. So what you can see here is that red box is what I've added. So the red box is what I added.
Okay.
So do you have a red box, Miss Linda?
Yeah, but it's not, mine's not doing what she needs to do.
Is it too big or too small?
It's too big.
Okay, so take the one that has the four arrows going to the center and press it to make it smaller. And then So all the arrows are going. It's 4 arrows going to the middle, pointing to the middle. So make it smaller. Now don't hit the one underneath to make it big all 4 sides. What you want to do is do it separate. So find the one with the arrows going from left to right. You see what it's doing now?
Yeah, I see what it's doing. It's not.
So what is it right now? Stop hitting because you've been tapping the whole time I've been talking. Um
Snips.
so is it too big or too big or too wide? I mean
She's
too
not.
big.
She's
Now
not over. She's not going over. Well, up, up. She still need to go up some more, up some more, up some more. Bingo. But I don't. Mm,
is it wide enough now?
yeah.
Okay. Now is it long enough?
No, because don't forget, my right side is going to be half of that end little box piece.
Correct. So that's why I was telling you to bring it in. So don't make your square as big as the square that's around it already. You want to bring it in.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna bring mine
I
in.
don't know where my pencil. My pencil's in the box because I just don't know, child. All right, we're going with what I got right here.
All right. So then, if you're going with that, hold on. I'm gonna bring mine up some too. Yeah, I think that's probably about perfect. So probably where it's gonna be. All right. So
Okay.
once you do that, you hit set. Now you hit OK, and we got to go change the color on that box.
Um. Uh-oh. Okay, so we're gonna change the color of the box.
Because it comes in pink looking, and it should be
Mine
the
came in
last,
gray.
ma'am.
Mine came in gray, and then I got to reset this. Not reset it.
It
But
should be
mine
the
start with the ornament first.
okay. It should be the last 3 boxes in your list.
Last 3 boxes in my list.
The list of colors when you go in to edit your colors. I think I'm gonna make these black.
So watch this. She said the last 3 colors.
In the list. Like if you scroll down to the bottom.
Gotcha. Because they got to stop and the scissors and the stop and the scissors and the stop.
Yes, ma'am.
Gotcha.
Then when you hit OK and in edit and go back to embroidery, it should be added to the tail end now. I'm
I'm
finna
with
hit.
you.
I made mine black, so I'm hitting this plus 1,000 until. Well, you know what? I can actually drag
I
this.
made mine red.
Okay. So now, did yours start there? What you engraving now? I got to get all the way down there. She got a shortcut. She not sharing, y'all. What's happening? Oh. All right. Now we're at the black. So let's go back. Okay. Now I'm there. So we're going to add this border. Let me see where it's going to start. Perfect. all this is going to do is add us a border for cutting, and it's going to be a satin stitch, so that way when we're ready to cut it out, it's more like we've added like a satin border for our, like a patch, if you would. So we are setting it up that way. Oh, you have that fabric, Miss Chrissy? I love it. I've had it for a long time. Miss Linda Donzel says he want to see you dance. Say you got nice moves, Miss Linda. We can't hear you if you're talking to us.
This machine is loud over here. I'm trying. Thank you. I'm trying to learn something.
Look, Miss Chrissy said, "Yeah, stop tapping." That was when you were on that screen.
Huh?
That's when you were on the screen. You were
Yeah.
tapping.
Hey.
Look,
I
Miss
was
Chris said she just over there poking them buttons. That's what she was
Linda
doing,
over
Miss
there just
Chris.
poking
You
those
know
numbers.
it.
Miss
Oh
Chrissy,
my
you
God.
was
Hey,
Miss
Miss
Chrissy, you wasn't
Chris.
supposed to see that. You wasn't supposed to see that. You snitching. You snitching. You wasn't supposed to. I sure was. I was poop, 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 poop.
And then they say you was dancing too over there. Oh, Miss Linda said she needs to get back to work on her tree skirt. Chris almost finished with hers. Oh, wow.
Oh, God, don't even talk about that because I ain't even start yet.
That's okay. Miss Chris said Chris is procrastinating piecing her back fabric. Oh. 15 of the middle blocks, the hardest ones. Okay. Miss Jennifer, you surprised you got a piece to back? She was like, wait, what? Unless the backing fabric is big enough. Look, Miss Linda says she planning to put one seam down the back, make it work. Okay. All right, so it's doing my heavy stitch out over here of the satin border. It's really cute though. Let's got 3 minutes left. 3 minutes left, guys. Thank you all for joining the live. If you're just joining us, we are working on 2 in the hoop projects. One, which is a mug rug for a teacher back to school, and the second is an ornament for Christmas. We use some variegated thread. We use, I had a file on the carry with my stabilizer. And so we improvised in the midst of making my ornament. So I'll show you guys how it turns out as soon as we get it off of here. I did use a marine vinyl that is glitter green. It is called Green Sparkle Mirror. Very cute color.
Thank y'all, but it's a hot mess over here. Not Belle and Miss Jennifer. It's this is a hot mess. I did put it on there, but you got to understand I had the batten on the back of it, so it might have slipped just a little bit to the left.
Oh.
It's a hot mess, but I want to do it again because I don't like the white.
Okay. Hey, Picture Me Crafting, welcome in. Miss T, did you finish your she was blinging on her channel earlier on live. She made two
Uh,
things, they were really cute.
I'm going back reading the messages. Donzel says, "I want to see your dance, Linda." I was getting happy because it was about over. I done danced enough on vacation. I'm good. It's done.
Oh, you want to try the Maggie hoops?
Who's trying to make hoops?
Miss Linda Gray wants to try the Maggie hoops. She said Maggie frames, though. I'm not sure what that is.
Hello, picture me
I'm
crafting.
thinking it could be Maggie hoops.
Yeah, I have the Maggie hoops. I love them. I got the 5x5s. I got the big 8x12, whatever. Yeah. Oh, that's right on time.
It is done. All right, so.
Oh yeah, that came out nice, Miss Shon.
There we go. Now, what I have to do is cut her out. So I got to cut it out. Oh, look at that. You like
As
where
you can
your
see,
where your square is?
yes, ma'am. But you know where this is going, right? Oh, okay.
Donate it.
You know where this is going. But I'm gonna do another one.
I know you're gonna do another one, but you can donate it though.
I really like this ornament.
All right, so
All right, you ready to cut?
yes, ma'am. I'm finna move my camera.
Thank you, Miss Sherry.
Trying to move my
Yeah, I
camera.
like the
Closer.
Maggie.
There we go.
Don't hurt the pockets either, but I like it. That's just my 2 cents. That is too cute. Good call, Miss Shon. Good call. That's too cute.
Now I'm going to cut off this extra stuff. I need some bigger shears here. You guys know I'm pretty dangerous with some scissors, man. Just be trying to get it cut.
You know what we could have did too?
What's that?
We could have left one of the sides open and flip it inside out.
Made a little pouch.
No, you could have flipped it inside out, and it'd have been. Look at all that. Look at that. I don't throw away salvie at all, honey. I save all my salvie.
Oh
But
yeah, if you're doing a little monogram on a towel, yes,
Mhm.
ma'am.
I save that salvie, honey. Yes, indeed. Yes.
This green is so shimmery. It's pretty.
That Christmas that you picked out at that store is real nice too.
Oh, the thread.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, this one
There
has
she
like
go.
burgundy and green.
She
Oh,
is
that is
pretty
cute.
all the way through. She is pretty all the way
You're
through.
gonna have to put up a piece of white paper so we can see it. That
I
white
know.
is taking.
I know. We got to get our Dollar Tree glasses out. Yes, ma'am.
Those are cute.
That came out nice, Miss Shon. I'm gonna throw that in some water later.
hmm
That one I will be keeping.
Yes, you can post it in the group. If you guys haven't joined the group, please check the
Mm.
below and join Go Time. It's called Go Time, and it's all things crafting.
All right.
But this is a nice in the hoop. 2 in the hoop projects, guys. 2. 1 for ornaments. If you haven't started working on Christmas, you might want to use time to start.
Okay, Miss
All
Linda
right.
says I need to do that for my desk. I will be working in my classroom this week. And
Oh,
it's
that'd
just
be
so
cute.
fast to get it together. So there you go, Miss Shon.
Oh yeah, that's really cute. I love the apples.
Yeah, I bought a couple of rolls. They had them on sale at home, Hobby Lobby. This material, I bought a couple of yards of this stuff. But yeah, she's a done deal. That was fun. I really enjoyed that. I messed up the
So
thread color, but it's okay.
no, yeah. I mean that look, that's fixable. And so
Mm,
guys, these are really easy gifts for Teacher Appreciation Week. Now, I'm gonna show you something. What I'm doing right now is I'm cutting it on that the last line where we had it. And so look at that. See how
mm-hmm,
thin that is? So technically, if I take a hot knife,
mm-hmm.
it'll seal that right up
Yep.
all the way around. And so all I did was just added a really nice border. So I don't even have to get close to this border if I don't want. And so mine, I put cork on the back.
Work on
So they
it.
got a cork on it.
Yeah, water protection. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. And
that's
so it
nice.
says
Sit that
teaching
on
like
your desk.
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So it says teaching like a boss. Clip off all these little things here. I am gonna take me a little hot something, knife, something. I'm gonna go around here. Go around these edges.
Hmm.
My nail got dirty. But anyway. So what you guys think?
Yes, I love it.
Oh, the Facebook group is called Go Time. GeauxTime. And I thought I put it in the comments, but if I didn't, I'll go back and add it.
Mm,
But
thank
it's
you,
called
Miss
Go Time.
Smith.
So that was the project for this night. What you
Yay!
guys think about it?
The
Everybody,
color's not
everybody
right,
like it?
but I had fun.
Hey, it is all good. All good. So what you guys think? Loved it. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, cork. Cork is good. Cork is good, Miss Linda. Yes. And so we have our
Thank you, Miss Chrissy.
hold yours up again, Miss Linda. That's so cute. I like the apples. That material is nice.
Yeah.
And then we had our little ornament. So two things. If you're just joining us, we did two in the hoop projects, an ornament and a mug rug. Now you can find the mug rug and the ornament. The link is down below in the description, so you can find it. We got it off Creative Fabrica. You know, if you use the link, it probably give me like an eighth of a penny, something like that. But
I
anyway,
wouldn't have told nobody that.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It don't seem like nothing. But anyway, we did do this, and so I love it. I think it's really nice. Could give it to someone, neurodivergent. For mine, could be a neurodivergent person that loves teaching. So, or a person that teaches students with neurodivergence. So, that's thank you, Miss Chrissy. Thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you, Miss Sherry and Donzel. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So I think that's gonna do us for tonight. So if you haven't done it already, please hit the thumbs up because it helps the channel. We're trying to grow. I got a goal of trying to be at least 500 people this year. Last year was 100. We got there. We got there. Next year, this year, I'm looking for 500, 500. But hey, it grows as it grows. I'm not tripping. But don't forget, we get to 500. I got some notions giveaways, and I'm just hanging on to them, adding to the little pile. So I hope you all have a good evening. This was so much fun. Thank you, Miss Linda, for joining me again. I appreciate you all the time.
Thank you for inviting me. It was really fun. Thank
Yes,
you
this was
guys all for coming.
yes, we
I
appreciate
really
you all
enjoyed
for
this.
showing up with us on Sundays. So, and we listen, right? Because you guys said, hey, we need more in the hoop projects. So there you go. Got more in the hoop projects.
Mhm.
So we will be back next Sunday for something else fun and cool. So stay tuned.
Mhm.
Hopefully we'll get the project posted earlier so that way you all will know and maybe want to sew along, you can. So,
Yep.
all right. Thank you guys. And please have
Thank
a
you.
great week and go sew something.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.